American Championship here tonight. Hey,
go ahead and be the Iron Survivor. Because OTM gonna get them titles. And to the tag team division, I'm easy to find.
Booker! He's been breaking down all night!
Yeah, oh, I love it. Fight, Vic, fight.
Ava issued the challenge for all these teams to step up. These combustible elements, Hank and Tank, it's exploding! Watch out, Book! Oh! She wanted these teams to show